So, since the rest of my family is on holiday, my sister in Doncaster and my parents in Llandudno, I decided to hook up wait for it, my Xbox 360, since there's no space in the bedroom, so here I am, the Xbox 360 and I, in the living room. And we are going to be building a house with another version of Minecraft, but it's not the PlayStation 3 version for once. Introducing another special guest, my Xbox One. Here it is, 4K and everything. So obviously we'll be building the house in the Xbox 360 edition first, since the Xbox 360 is older than the Xbox One. Obviously I'll be using the same blocks for both. So we'll start here. Just bear in mind this is just like a generic little house that I'm building, it's nothing too special. See the windows. I keep forgetting how many scratches these older glass panels have in the older versions of Minecraft, so I'm gonna do the roof now. Actually, I've just had a good idea. I'll make the floor out of oak wood. And then we don't need that extra door, so. Oh yeah, villages are in this Superflats in this version as well. So let's do something fancy. Slabs in the corner of the roof makes it look extra special. And also because this particular version of Minecraft doesn't support, like, you know, the fancy stairs. It just supports these kind of like, they only support them in like one form, and that's the upstairs kind of like thing, not upside down or warped or whatever you call it. So here we are, that's our house on the 360. We'll furnish it after we build it on the Xbox One. Right, so we're going to do the same again. Put the door there. And immediately the Xbox One graphics are so much better in every way. I mean, come on, you can't just sit there and say this is inferior to the 360, come on. Do the glass. Right, so I know what I'm doing now because I've decided what kind of design I'm going for. And even though we have stairs that go like this in this version, just for the sake of parity, I'm just going to do it the same as it is as I did on the 360. There we go. And there we go, we've done it on the Xbox One now. So now we're going to furnish both houses, starting with the 360 because obviously that's the older one. So what have we got? We're going to have a bed, probably going to have a chest, a crafting table and a furnace. Yeah, I think, oh yeah, we need a torch as well because it looks a little bit dark. Right, so bed, double chest, crafting table, and then furnace. And then not forgetting the torch either. Right, so that's Xbox 360 house done. So yeah, we've got a little house. Now switching over to the Xbox One version, I know exactly what items I've used. So let's go into the inventory. We're going to use a red bed because there's only red beds in my version of Xbox 360 edition. And then we're going to use a crafting table, double chest, and then a furnace like we did. And then the torch. Right, it's going to be exactly the same layout as well, so kind of like this way. Let me just make sure the same. No, that's the wrong. Right, so this is the Xbox 360 version. You can see it's got the old textures and no vibrant visuals. Then we switch over to the Xbox One, and then it's, wait for that notification to disappear. It is a lot better on the Xbox One. 1, because it's 4K, 2, because of the newer, more polished textures, and 3, because of vibrant visuals, which the 360 version doesn't have and never will have, because obviously that version of the game is not being updated anymore. So if we just go back to the 360, no, that's the Wii, you idiot. There we go, we're back on 360. We've got the old 1080p kind of like thing. I mean, if we look at the resolution, no, we've gone back to the Wii. I don't want the Wii. If we look, you've got 1080p, that's the max resolution the Xbox 360 supports. Then if we go to the Xbox One, obviously it's a lot better because, hold on, it's just not letting me, because it's 4K. You can see 4K at the top there, 2160p, that's 4K. Then if we go to 360, 1080p, that's only half the resolution of the Xbox One. So we're gonna thingy the world now. Save the world. Takes a while on the 360. Xbox One. And then Xbox One is lightning fast when it comes to saving worlds. So there you go.